Hi beloved brothers and sisters, and welcome to today's video. This video we will be discussing about OBS Studio, which is going to be the last section of our 3 weeks training so far. Today, whether it's your first time hearing about OBS, or maybe you've not even imagined working with this platform, we are going to use this application for our 50 years anniversary live streaming, which is going to be on YouTube, and we might also consider using it for Facebook. So we will be looking into the OBS. Don't worry whether you are a seasoned streamer, or maybe you have great idea in streaming, and then whether you are also a beginner, like this particular training is purely for beginners. So you are here in the right section. So today we are diving into OBS Studio, short for Open Broadcaster Software Studio. It is a powerful, free and open source software designed for video recording and live streaming. OBS Studio is a choice for creators, and then creators who are looking to broadcast their content online seamlessly. What can OBS Studio offer? Well, it allows you to live stream your gameplay, tutorials, or presentations, and mostly I use OBS to also do my video training. You can also live stream your tutorials, your videos, your project on YouTube. You can go on Twitch. You can also go on Facebook Live. You can also record high quality videos directly to your computer. It has a scene-based system where you will be able to create dynamic layout with multiple sorts of videos, images, text layout, and more, all switchable at any moment you notice you need them. It is also used to manage audio, applying transitions, and using filter for professional polish. OBS Studio put the tools in your hand. It also supports plugins, which means that there are other extensions that you can also bring into this platform, and then you will be able to use them. One of those platforms that we will be considering with OBS is the Easy Worship Management, which we are going to use for quotations, and then we are also going to be using it for hymn lyrics on our live stream video. By the end of this video, you will have a solid understanding of how to use OBS Studio compatibilities to enhance your content creation process. Let us dive into the world of OBS and unleash your creative potentials. Using OBS Studio has been one of the most easiest way to live stream your content online. So in this 50th anniversary, I am going to be using OBS Studio as we are going to be walking through the OBS and also be able to engage ourselves in how to use this OBS, and also be able to use it for our 50th anniversary. So let us simply look at how we can get the OBS installed on our system. How are we going to do that? We just have to come into this URL. I will paste this, it's also in description. Just go to obsproject.com. obsproject.com. Here you will find yourself in this place, and then you will be able to download either for your window or for your Mac or for your Linux. So that is if you are using Windows PC or you are using Mac, then if you are using Linux. So in this uh in this tutorial, I have already downloaded OBS and I'm using OBS. But if you have not done that, you can just click on this and then you are going to have this getting been download on your PC. So after downloading, just follow through the installation. It's not really hard. Just do your normal, just follow through the normal process, then you will get that installed on your PC. And when it's been installed, you are going to see a screen like this. Let us walk through the interface of OBS and see what we can do to actually start working in OBS. Yeah, one of the things I love to talk about is this scenes. Yeah, because OBS allows you to arrange your work in scenes, so you actually can know exactly what you are doing, and then how you can also navigate from one scene to another. Just like in drama where you have scene one, scene two, something like that. Also in movies, how you be able to have your scene. So here you can switch from your scene. So here in this layout is where we are going to be adding our sources, like the video capture device, which is going to be cameras, or and then we can add our audios, then we can add images, we can add everything that we will be using. And here in this video, here in this section, we are going to also learn how to put all this into our layout and also use them in the scenes. And also here we will be discussing about how to add manage our audio settings, how to manage our audios. We'll be able to do some settings, and also the scene transitions also we'll be able to set that. Here is the main area where we will be able to do all the settings that we need for OBS. So you can see that it's just for you to just know how to use the first, the second, the third, fourth, and the fifth, because everything that we are going to be doing in order to bring our live streaming all goes around these 5 layouts here. So from here we could start our live stream. We could also start recording. We can record with OBS, because OBS is not only used for live streaming, it's also used for recording. Like most of the videos we did for this training, we also use OBS platform to actually walk them through to you. So here in this panel, there are a lot of features that we could also talk about. So but here I will be talking about settings. I will also, if we go to this studio mode, you can see in this studio mode, this allows you to know if what you will be transmitting. For like, let's say for example, you have a video and then you actually want the video to go live. You can first look into the video, like what are you sending, then you'll be able to actually send that into the program, so that sometimes you don't just send what you are not previewing very well. But nevertheless, it's just a mode. For me, I love to use this for my tutorials. Then I can switch in between the scenes. If I have multiple scenes here, I can switch them and then walk through them like that. Just the way that I am trying to switch this and also trying to switch this. You can see I'm using OBS, so I can switch any of those scene. So the same way, if we have multiple scenes here, I'll be able to change them one after the other. So firstly, let us learn how to set up our OBS, because we need to set up our OBS because the purpose of this training is to allow us to use the OBS to live stream on YouTube. So while doing that, we need to go through the settings. So we are going to walk through the settings. So here we can change the language if you want. We can also uh, have some kind of information being set up on this general settings. So if we really go like that, we are going to see enough of them. But for me, for this purpose of this training, we are not going to be touching any one of these, because we are just going to use the setup that the OBS already have on the general settings. So we can go on appearance. It all depends on you. You can change the style. You can use a gray, like if I'm using maybe a gray like that, is going to change. And then for me, I prefer using the default, which also comes with OBS. So I don't really touch all these, but I will also want to go on stream, which is where we are going to be setting our stream, how we want our stream to look like. And the service we are going to be using is going to be YouTube RT NPS. This YouTube, we can go on live on Facebook as well. We can go on Twitter, like that. But we are going to be using this, and then here we'll be able to connect our YouTube. We are going to use our YouTube. You can connect YouTube in two ways. Either you use your account, which is also recommended, and then you can use your stream key to actually work you to actually get to your YouTube. But for me, I love connecting my account directly. So don't worry, we are going to walk through that in these last sections of the 3 weeks training. So here in the output section, we are going to also look at how our videos we actually look like. So here it's the video bit rate, and then this has to do with the quality of the video that we are going to be projecting out, and this also has to do with our internet connection speed. Then this we also help us so that when we are streaming, we don't have some kind of break, and then it we affect our videos, and then we will not be able to actually see the screen the way it's supposed to. It will not go seamlessly. So what we have to do in this place is to ensure that we have an internet speed that can also help us to actually walk through this. So we are going to jump into that also. We're going to see what really works for us and what we are going to be inputting inside this space. So we can also look at the audio. For example, the default audio is 160. At least I don't go below 128, but I just stick with this because this also is also a good quality. And if we continue to use this also, we are going to have even more better quality. But I just stick with this because I love to use that. So yeah, in the recording section, we might want to also record our live stream. That is the way we are seeing it. We can also record it. Yes, so that is if the live streaming is going on. After the live streaming, you can still have other videos that we can also work with, and we can share it out. So here is how we will be able to set up the recording. For me, I love to work with maybe yeah, here is where we are going to choose the part which with the video is going to save, and here is where we will we'll be able to choose the quality of recording. For me, I just put it as same as stream, because I just want to ensure that what is on the stream is also what I am recording. So here in the recording format, some I make use of this MP4, which is one of the most popular formats. So I use this MPEG4, which is the MP4. Yeah, so we can't really do much here. We will come again to actually check them one after the other while we are connecting on our live screen. We can also work on this audio, and then we can work on the video as well. Then we will also talk about the hotkeys, how we will be able to use them, and then many other things, the accessibilities and also the advance. So there is something we need to actually know while we are working with our YouTube live streaming. And here I head over to our channels on YouTube, and here we'll be able to see how we'll be able to go live. Then first thing is this: we can go live on YouTube, and this has to do with us already requesting YouTube to actually give us access. And then here you can see already that we have access to actually do live streaming in YouTube with this our YouTube account. So one thing that happen is this: you first have to request for an access from YouTube, and the access we actually going to take you 24 hours countdown, and then before you get approved. And when you have gotten approval of live stream, then you can start working on live streams. So as you can see, we are to go live on our channel here. So how are we going to do that? Either we go live now, or we can schedule a stream for a later time. For example, if we have a service now, we have to notify people and said, okay, we are having service, and then all that. So in achieving this, we will go with a later date. That is, we need to schedule it in a later date. Then it's going to ask us if we are going to be streaming with an inbuilt webcam, which is also working, which is also going to work alongside with your YouTube, or we are going to be using a streaming software. Remember that we are only going to be using a streaming software, which is the OBS, to actually live stream to our YouTube. So here we are going to be using streaming software. So when we go with the streaming software, and then we will be able to schedule the stream. So how are we going to do that? We are going to start uh, by typing the title of this stream. So here I can set 50 years anniversary live section. So, and here I can put descriptions like watch our live stream in everywhere, or something like activities, sorry, and other things that we might decide to add, activity, and then other things. So we can just put something like that there. Then here we already instructed YouTube that we are going to be using streaming software. So here we have the streaming software. Then the categories, I like to go with people and blog, and then from there we have a thumbnail. Thumbnail is an image that you uploaded that serve as maybe a billboard or a soundboard for people, or just a way to show that, okay, this is exactly what we are doing on our live section. So here we head over to Canva to design something, and then we'll come back, then drop it here. So here we can check already what we have. I think I have something like this. So here I just upload the image, here. So but we are going to go on Canva and then design something that has to do with the live stream service. We upload it, and then how do we uh get the size of this? So let's head over to Canva and see how will we be able to achieve something like this. Yeah, on Canva, you can see already that I have this, but if you are just coming in here, you can try just coming in here, you can really search this YouTube live stream tumbling. So if you search YouTube live stream tumbling, it's going to give you exact size. You're going to see different ones that you are going to use. So let's go back to our YouTube, and here in this YouTube we are going to see uh that we have the tumbling be uploaded here. So let's go to the playlist. I don't usually do the playlist for my live stream because it's just going to be once, and then I don't need to keep repeating it. But let's say you have maybe an educative talk that continues and something like that, you can create a playlist for it, and then it continues like that. So then let's look at the audience. Who are those who will be listening to this, who are going to be watching this? So here we are going to pick no, it's not for kids. So the YouTube actually wants to know if this video is made for kids, so we are going to say no, it is not made for kids. So let's look at uh other ones, like show. Let's look at age restrictions. Do you want to restrict your videos to an adult audience? So here I said no, because I'm not going to restrict that. Then let's go to paid promotion. So in this paid promotion, here is where adverts of third parties are being displayed on your video. That is, they can be watching the live stream video and you just observe that an advert also interfere or something like that. So I don't usually do that for my live stream, because here we can't do that even in for the church. Imagine us having a service, and we later now have some kind of interruptions. Then maybe this time around there were now uh advertising, maybe something that's related to beds or things like that, which can be advertised on your video. So here we cannot do that. We are just going to leave it just empty. We are not going to check this out. So let's talk about this altered content. Sometimes YouTube wants to know if you are forcefully going to make people talk on your content and every other thing. Here we don't have to do that. We just have to click no. There's nothing like that. Then here we now have to have some tags people are going to search if they are coming to check your stream. So let's say, for example, people are going to search apostolic church, then people are going to search NAC, like that. Then people are going to search NAC live stream. So we just have to use some key words that people are going to love to search, and then after that we can differentiate. We can now use comma, like you can see, enter a comma after each tag. So we can put as much as more tags, so that we can at least we can have a word of 500 that people will just search in, and then they can be able to see our live stream. So here is language and culture certificate. I don't usually go with this because I don't have one, so I don't use any of these. I just go on not applicable. I don't even click on that, so I don't use it. Then what about this YouTube license, standard license? Yes, I use this sometimes. Yeah, so I just leave this like this. Then what about comment on then rating. Yes, allow people to comment. Allow people to comment on my on this video. We're going to allow people to comment on the video. Then we can also choose how we want people to comment. Do we want to restrict some people, or probably we just want to hold or comment? Then we can start uh doing that ourselves. Or no, we don't want any comment, we can choose any of this. But for me, I like basic, because I just want, it's just things people wants to comment. Oh, I'm watching from Germany, I'm watching from Ghana, I'm watching from this and that, so something like that uh, we come up. So, and after this, I have to create nest. So in this nest, we are going to be looking at, do we want to have a live chat, or we want to have a live chat reply? As if you have a live chat, it means the chat also will go, that is, people can comment and say, oh, this and that, this and that. So we can customize that as well. So here, I think we are going to have a live chat. We're going to have it then we're going to look at the participant mode. Who are those who are going to send message? That is, anyone can just come here and send message. But for me, I like to use subscribers, because like that means if you have to comment, you have to subscribe to this channel. So, and then minimum subscribe time, maybe it can be 10 minutes, it can be 20 minutes, depending on, maybe you wanted to, yeah, it's just like that. I can use 20 minutes, or probably for the sake of people who are not going to, maybe they're just going to enter the YouTube first. But I feel like it's best if we use something like this. This will also help us to get more audience to actually subscribe into our YouTube channel. So after that, um live commentaries, we can use live commentaries. Live commentary. So if we use live commentary, it means you are not going to use like the subscribers. So but let's use subscribers. We can use any of this anyway. So reaction live, like, yeah, live reaction, something like that. Then how do we delay message? Are we going to delay message or on slow mode? That is, how long will participant wait before sending message? Is it going to be like 60 minutes? But I don't think we are going to do that. We don't need it. So we are going to click on next, and here we want to see the visibility of the video. Yeah, do we want it to be just private? If it is private, it means only you and people you choose can watch your stream. Yeah, we're going to use this basically when we are rounding up on this platform. Like I said, we're going to go live. So here we are just going to restrict on people we want to actually have on the stream, because we don't want people to actually see the stream that we are doing. But we just want to ensure that, okay, this is what we are able to achieve so far. So we can work on that and and then use this. But for now, let's use the public, and then let's look at the date. If it is private, like now I want to put it on private. Why? Because I don't really want uh I don't really want people to actually watch this and even see any of this. So I'm just going to invite myself from this mail. Yeah, I'm going to invite myself on this mail, and then I can notify myself with, I can say, okay, I want to notify myself. Then from there, I will now click on next. Then from here, I can choose the date. If we are going to be choosing date, we can choose either any of these dates, like that. So we can choose any of the dates. So for me, I think I can choose 30, or I can choose which is Sunday. I can choose this. Then I can determine the time to go live, and then I can use it to be 8. I just want to go live on by 8 o'clock p.m. And then from there, I can now click on done. So already now you can see that we have now the settings, the sections that we have already set. And here is a key that we can use. We can encode the stream on our OBS, but like I said, we are not going to do that. We are just going to connect this YouTube account into our OBS. So let us do that just now. So how are we going to do that? We are just going to head on to the OBS settings, and then through the OBS settings now we can go to stream, and then here on the stream, like I said, we are going to connect our YouTube account. And then how are we going to do that? We're just going to use this connect account. Don't worry, it's just normal simple process where you will just have to connect your Gmail account. Then after connecting your Gmail account, then it will automatically connect. So as you can see, you can see that this account is now connected. You can disconnect this account at any time of your choice, but for this purpose we are going to be leaving it this way because we want this account to be created. So we want it to be connected so that we can use that for our live streaming. So after that, we are going to use OK. So the moment we press OK, it shows that the account is set. But here in OBS, we cannot just present a blank scene. We just have to create a scene that people are going to start watching. You know, there's no point in creating a stream if there is no scene that we are going to project, that we're going to see, that people are going to see. So like I said, this layout, we have it in 5. We have this panel in 5, and here you have the scene, you have the source and all that. So how does this thing work? Let me just brief it a bit. You create a scene, you add what is going to be in the scene, you add a audio that is going to come up into the scene, then how the scene is going to be transited, then after that you can start it. Then that's all. That's just the whole scenario of how this thing have been created. So, and in our source in this screen, let's just say the intro, because in intro we just want to add a scene that people are going to see. So here I'm just going to add image, and I will just maybe specify it to be maybe intro image. Then in this intro image, I am going to just browse any of the image that I want to add. I think I'm going to add maybe from my download. I'm going to just add this image, something like that. Yeah, so that people will be able to see this image. Yeah, I'm just going to add it because I just want people to see this image while starting my live stream. So with this, I can now start my live stream. I will just click on here and then start my live stream. It said now you need to set the browser before starting. Yeah, so we just have to head over to manage. So we head over to this place, and then here we have already existing one that we created in YouTube. If you don't forget, we created this on YouTube. So here we just have to select this, and then we just have to uh select the broadcast. So if we head over to our YouTube page now, we can see that we already set the screen. And if we come to maybe manage here, we're going to see that this screen is already created. And then on the email that we sent this to, we are going to also see that the notification is sent to the Gmail. And then this we are also going to do. We're going to come live on Sunday so that at least everyone can relate there, and that's the after the video, the second video, because OBS also supposed to have 3 videos, but what I do here is to split it into 2 because of the usage of data and every other thing. So don't worry, we get to it. This is just an overview of exactly what we are going to be doing. on OBS. We have not added enough things here. We have not been able to add our cameras. In our next video, we are going to be talking about how we are going to set up our scenes, and then how we'll be able to add a lot of our sources into the how we'll be able to add a lot of sources, and how we're going to go about the audio mixing, and then every other thing that is pertaining to live streaming. So for now, we're able to cover how you're able to get your OBS into your system, how you will be able to download it if you are using Windows or you're using Mac. Then we discuss largely about how the interface is. Then we talk more on the settings, how we'll be able to set up, though we've not really set up fully, but we just try to set up a little, and then to just get the overview of what we are going to be using OBS Studio to do. And then we discuss again on YouTube how we are going to be using our YouTube account, our YouTube channel, to actually start a live stream, how we can schedule the live stream. We go deeper in telling you that your Canva experience also will also help us to actually have some image that we can put up in this live streaming intros and every other thing that is pertaining to setting up our scenes. Then we also discuss largely how we can connect the OBS to our YouTube, and then here we can see that what we have already on the YouTube, we can as well bring it out in in OBS. So we can see that already our account is created, and we can now connect, and then the countdown of the day has started, just that the way we are going to do also on Saturday, or we are going to do it on Sunday, maybe 30 minutes before that. Emails will also be sent to everyone in the group, and then only those who have this email can join the live section of the group. Okay, so far we have been able to achieve something. Just make sure that you walk yourself through. If you're not having a PC, try as much as possible to check everything that we have listed here. Just check that on the video. Put those things in your mind so that whenever you have a PC, you can start up something, or probably you have been selected as one of the crew who are going to be part of the 50 years anniversary team. Please, you are going to at least that day have an access to actually go to get the overview of how this thing is going to be set up, also including with the cameras. That is going to be the hardware part. We are already on the software part now. We're also going to do the hardware part, but it's only for people who are selected. So ensure that you continue to do your tasks, do your Canva tasks, your easy worship. All right, brothers and sisters, let us meet again on Friday. We also send another video, and then on Sunday we will have our live section. All right, have a great day. Goodbye.